Hey you guys, I am coming to you with a tutorial today on how I achieve these lovely bouncy curls. So this is a crocheted wig, you guys. Yes, I was thinking about, the seasons is changing and it's time for that protective styling, and I really want to give my hair a break from the braids. My edges are thinning out a little bit, and so I'm working on regrowing that. And so I thought, what's an easy protective style where I'm actually covering up my hair? And so I thought about, why not make this crochet wig? So you've seen, I've actually done this before, the style on actual crochet on my sister. This is using the Marley type hair and riding it. So I want to show you how I went about making this wig. So I love the end results, and it's so easy. All I got to do is throw it on and go. And so it gives me a little versatility when I don't want to wear this every day. Maybe I want to do something different one day and come back to it. So I'm loving it. I may try different versions of it. This is on the shorter end, I would say. So I'm gonna play with it. So right now, I just want to get right into it. I want to show you how I achieve this look. Let me know what you guys think. Bye bye. Okay, for the products used, I began with a mesh weaving cap. I also used a wide tooth comb. I also use a crochet needle, of course, and I use perm rods. I use the combination of purple and white. I am using 5 packs of the Janet Noir Afro Twist braid. I'm using scissors, and I'm going to be using my homemade shea butter. So let's get started. Okay, so what I'm doing is I take the hair out of the package. There's 2 bundles of hair separated in the package. I'm going to take the first bundle, and I'm just simply going to cut that bundle in half. Once I do that, I'm just going to separate the hair, and now I'm going to take some of my homemade shea butter, and I am simply just going to put a little amount of the shea butter on the hair. This will soften up the hair. From here, we are ready to get started. So what I'm going to do now is I have my mannequin head, and you can see I've already done a couple. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take one section of the hair, and the hair is already kind of separated into its own section, so I'm just taking one of those sections and I comb out the hair. Then what I do is I actually just pull the ends of the hair just so you can have a tapered look. From there, I'm going to take my crochet needle, and I am going to go about 4 to 5 holes over, and I'm going to pull that through, and I'm just going to simply take the hair and pull it through and simply loop the hair through, creating a knot. I'm not even going to tie it more than once. I'm just creating that initial knot, and I'm just going to tighten it up, and that is it. So let me show you that one more time. So I'm taking one section of the hair, as you see, and I am just going to comb to give that just a slight comb out, just so you can get the texture look out of that hair. So I'm combing the hair out, and from there I am pulling the ends just to get that tapered look, and I am going to I'm wrapping the hair around my finger. It just makes it a little bit easier to install, and I'm going 3 to 4 I'm going 4 to 5 holes over with the crochet needle. So I do that, simply close the needle once I get the hair on, and I simply pull it through. It's a very, very, very easy process. So I continue this method. I'm going to work around the head in a circular pattern, and from there I will kind of just give you show you how that looks. As I keep going on, I'm going to work it around in a circular pattern. And I've gotten the first layer in, and I just kind of wanted you to see how it looked. And as you see, I have it nicely separated, and I am again working this around in a circular pattern. Okay, so this is the second layer. I just wanted you to see how far apart I'm spreading it. It's not laying directly on each other, and then I'm trying to go fill in. So every other space where at the bottom I'm trying to fill in that opposite space. So as you can see, it's kind of diagonal going up, and I am going to continue this pattern just to make sure I have that full look. And I'm about halfway done. Again, I just want you to see how far apart I'm spacing the hair out, and just to kind of see what it looks like at this stage. Okay, so now I'm working at the top of the hair and I'm changing my pattern. I've been doing it in a circular motion, but now I'm going to go straight. I'm going to put them in straight, the hair going to the back. I'm going to pull down so it can come back, and the hair I want front is going to go to the front. So working to the front, I'm kind of using more holes. I'm probably using 6 to 7 holes just so I can pull this in at the top and create that gap. So I'm doing the same method that I've been doing, but I'm using more of the holes to ensure that I have that looseness in the top of the cap is closed. And now I'm going in a straight pattern again because I want the hair to lay a particular way. So when you want the hair to lay down, you make sure that your knot is facing the way that you want the hair to lay. So my knot is going to be facing in the back, going downward, and then in the front, going frontwards. So I am all finished up. It took me about 2.5 hours to install the crochet part. So this is what it looks like. It's pretty full. Again, I don't want it to be overly full, and this is what I look like, and I'm just enjoying it. And how often do you get to look like Tina Turner? So it looks pretty full now. Okay, so now I want to show you how I go about curling this hair. What I'm doing is I'm taking 2 of those installed crochet strands of hair, and I'm getting my white rods, and I'm leaving hair off the top of the hair. So at the root, I'm leaving hair off. I'm not curling it at the root. I'm leaving a little bit off, and then from there, I'm going to take the roller and I'm going to twist the hair, and then I'm going to wrap it around the roller. So I'm twisting and then I'm wrapping. I'm twisting and then I'm wrapping. By doing this, this will just achieve the type of curl that I'm going for, that nice spiral curl. And I'm doing this method all the way until I get to the end of the hair. And from there, I'm just simply going to clamp it, and that's it. I'm using the white rods in the back, and I'm going to be using the purple rods up front. So this is what it looks like. I am done rodding. That took about an hour to rod the hair. And as you can see, I got purple rollers all through the middle and the top of the hair, and white rods at the back. So this is the way I'm going to achieve the look. So from there, I'm just going to cut any of those loose strands that are sticking out just for a neat curl. So I'm just going to simply go over it and trim it and cut it. So this is the wig off the mannequin. I just put it in an old bucket, and from here I'm going to ensure that my water is piping hot and that it's boiling, piping hot, and I'm going to take this water and I'm going to saturate the hair, all the hair in this bucket, making sure that all of the strands are completely covered and saturated, and I'm going to let that sit for about 1 minute to 2 minutes. After the hair is done, I am going to pull that out, just using a tongue, and I am just pulling the entire wig cap out, just shaking it off to get the excess water off, and I am just placing it over a towel, and I am going to just simply pat it just so I can remove any of the excess water. So from here, I am returning it back to the mannequin. I'm just going to allow this to sit overnight. You can remove it earlier while wet, but I'm just going to allow it to sit overnight. And now this is the next morning, and I am going to take these curls out. So it's no major method. I am just removing the curls in the same way, in the opposite way that I rolled them. So I'm just going to remove the end of the rod, and I am going to take it from the root and just wrap it all the way down and that's it. So you can see the curl. It's a nice curl pattern, and I'm going to continue to just wrap it out and just remove the roller. So I'll just continue this process. Okay, so this is the wig on my hair, and now I'm just going to separate to my liking. I'm not going to separate every curl, but I'm probably going to separate more in the front than in the back, and just to give it that nice full look, but not too full. And I am gently just basically separating those curls as I go through. I'm allowing some area for a bang, and so I'm just simply going to cut any of the straight hairs at the end and just shape up to the way I like. So I'll continue playing with this for a while, but essentially this is it. So I'll get it all styled, and then I'll show you how I'm going to wear it. Okay, so my hair is simply into 4 braids. I just connected those braids going in the back. I just wanted to show you that it doesn't have to be all flat with this type of hairstyle. So now I'm going to take my finished product, and I'm simply going to put that on my head. I've trimmed it in the front, so the front is shorter to allow just a little bang, and you can see the final separated product. I am just going to continue to style it until I get it to the way I like. As you can see, I have it a little bit off of the root, just so you can kind of see that natural hair in the front shell the bang starts slipping over. And from there, I'm just going to continue fluffing out just to get it in the right place and to get it to look the way I want it to look. So as you can see, I trimmed it in the front, and that's really it. So I'm enjoying the style. I'm having fun playing with it, and I hope you guys like it. So let me know what you think, and give me your comments, and thank you guys for watching. Bye.